just had to walk on a strap for my belly.
Check.
My belly showing there. Yep.
You know, see that?
Yeah, man, walk on that strap.
Good morning. Good morning. Check 1, 2. Yeah, raise up my mic and the thing. Good morning for all those of you locked on the World Wide Web. Good morning to those of you on Facebook and on YouTube. The YouTube channel is on, yes. Good morning to my director, star DJ Sean Ranks. Good morning to all of you who are on early this morning on our live. No, I couldn't wait. Yours truly, FWT, yes, I am here. And good morning to my good friend / co-host, Ghost.
Good morning, TNT. Good morning, Trinbagonians, and good morning to the beautiful Twin Islands in the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago. And by extension, to the whole of CARICOM. I haven't been saying that, so let me say it now. To the whole of CARICOM. The whole Caribbean, good morning. Good morning to the wider world by extension. I want to thank you all for allowing us to come into your space. Wherever part of the world you're locked down and listening to us, I want to thank you. Morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon. There is never a dull day in Trinidad and Tobago.
Stick up in.
I now realize we have a president in Trinidad and Tobago.
Hold on, stick up in. Push up in chat, I'm going to tell everybody in the chat to on early good morning.
All early comers, morning.
Right, let me see who here. Dave Lux, you're inside, big up yourself. Hi, Chambali, Vanessa Haynes, Israel King joined. Jenny C. Paul.
Hey, Jenny,
yeah, man, you're there.
Yeah, Jenny.
Akins Williams, good morning to you.
Philip.
Vanessa Haynes, good morning. Philip Brown James, good morning. He's saying good morning to you guys. Ranks family, have a blessed day. The truth is unbelievable. Joycelyn Fleming. Furman, oh yeah. Joycelyn Furman, good morning to you. Orika, yes, Orika is on early. Good morning. Jenny C. Paul saying good morning to you. Our general country, Trinidad and Tobago. Our great country, Trinidad and Tobago. Right. Close.
Back to the president.
We had a president?
I never know we had a president with all the shit that Dr. Rowley doing and getting away with. And lying. Lies after lies after lies after lies. I now realize we have a president. Job loss, left, right, and center. You're losing jobs in this country. All you doing, Madam President, is getting chance to wear all your old clothes you didn't wear.
Oh, God.
And up and down in them new Lexus and them that taxpayers buy and just driving all about hamburging people.
Sick of it. Good morning to Oric Murray. Good morning to Andy Suku. And good morning to Regina Maria Diaz.
Citizens of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, we need to vote out this president bullshit we have in this country.
We need to get rid of that.
We need to get rid of this.
The truth is unbelievable.
It makes no sense we have a president.
It's like a bulldog in your yard with no teeth, only gum. So if you rush your yard, your dog will gum you down. It's like having a pit bull and all the teeth out. So the only thing...
And they're spending money.
And you're spending money to feed your pit bull.
You buy a nice dog house with nice color.
Air condition. In your dog cub. You're walking your dog every morning. You're bathing him with the best shampoo that it have for human beings. Not no dog shampoo. Your dog sleeping in air condition on one of them expensive mattress. And when people come to break in your house, he gumming them down. Only gum you have. That is our president.
You remember the last president say, I
The
don't have the power.
The power I have that you don't know that I have, and the power that I don't have, you think I have.
The power they think I have,
I don't have. And the power that I have, I know I have.
The truth is unbelievable.
That just goes to show how they take us, citizens of this country,
And
for a bunch of jackasses.
you know them president that ever do, they're spending taxpayers' money.
That is it.
One buy a certain expense, make your own wine industry.
Yeah.
Spend a certain money. The next one you so go and party down the place, every fete, every all-inclusive in.
He never all-inclusive.
He had the security and them doing the work hard. You want to go down in the crowd and wine on woman. What kind of, what we spend all this money on?
What type of country are we living in, citizens of the Republic? Citizens of the Republic, what type of country are we living in? We have a president that we call a toothless bulldog. But since bulldog ain't popular no more, it's a toothless pit bull. You have no say. Dr. Rowley closed down Petrotron after he tell us he's not closing it down. All this thing that's going on in our country, I ain't hear from you. Some young ladies sing the national anthem. That tell us every creed and race find an equal place.
No, what was
You listen to her sing it. And to hell with all you, she sing it good. In opera, whatever, she sing it good.
She sing it
She sing it good.
No, let me tell you something, man. When you're accustomed hearing the national anthem
One way
for all your life,
donkey years.
that's what I'm saying, you're born. You hear the national anthem, you say,
I ate all of my mother belly, all when my mother.
Oh God, it's about time that need to change.
All my mother, when she was pregnant, I was hearing that.
Even United States has make some little adjustment to the anthem. We are the anthem the same.
But the
way.
The only thing she want to talk about is a young lady singing the national anthem. I don't understand where they come from. Who do they pick on it?
No.
We don't need no goddamn president.
All they did, Ghost, was put an intro.
But it wasn't her fault.
Wait, that wasn't the young lady fault first thing. The person who was in charge of the show, who designed the show,
And he apologized.
he apologized, right? But all she did was put an intro, right, to the beginning
Opera
of
don't
the
ending.
of the national anthem
Opera don't.
and the ending. It doesn't, to me, it's not a big deal, right?
President unacceptable.
President when she come out,
Yeah.
we didn't know she even
I
there.
even know you in Trinidad.
300 people died every year.
Yeah.
We never hear she make a statement.
We don't have 400 murders for the year.
Yeah. We didn't hear she make a statement.
You see nothing wrong with all the murders.
Grass raised 5 times.
You ain't have a
You
problem with
said
that.
It's
nothing.
unbelievable. The truth is
Huh?
unbelievable.
You see you want to join the jackass clan too?
No. Wait. I want to find out something good.
Who the hell send these people for me, boy?
The national anthem. What the young lady did with the national anthem, right? Make anybody die?
No.
It make anybody get sick?
No.
Did cost of living go down?
No.
Gas drop?
No.
Healthcare system get better?
No.
So what the hell she talking about?
That's my point.
It's unbelievable. The truth is unbelievable.
Look, Paula Mary, take your ass and go back in the corner wherever you was in there. Because you see all here. There's a bunch of hypocrites, you know, Paula Mary. I don't know where you come from, who sent you, from whence you come. I don't understand why you even there.
No, the role of a president in Trinidad and Tobago is not and void.
It is.
It makes no sense. It's just a ceremonial figure to say we have a head that say call the president.
That wastes a bunch of time on your TV.
But the president has no power. The president can't do anything.
Toothless.
What the president could do? We have to go.
Just like, hold on. Just like what she did.
Come on, that's it.
Yeah. How about that talk about national anthem? You're driving an AC in Lexus right through. With Prados, yeah.
Is that Lexus
The big
or Rolls
Lexus.
Royce?
The big Lexus.
The big Lexus?
Yeah. The LS460 LX sexy car.
That we money buy that.
How you mean every money by that?
We taxpaying dollars. She say nothing in it.
You watching Rowley going all about and spending with money left, right, and center, buying boat after boat. Yeah. You don't have no problems. Young black men dying every goddamn day.
They make a
you
statement.
end ball quick.
The country crying, people bawling.
The whole country crying. Nothing to eat. Madam President.
Yeah.
But here, what's important to you?
Children dying, people hungry.
Little children dying. Go tell the mother that
Yeah.
lost her 8-year-old.
School feeding program and getting enough food for feeding children in school.
You see, son, you won.
Yeah, I see
They
that
fire
one.
the woman because
yeah.
the woman helping out.
The
Still with food, you know.
With food, yeah, the fire she.
So, where the hell you been more than getting fat off of the arm off of the cow? All you do is trimming all the fat off of what we have here. You're eating the best or you're sleeping the best.
Yep.
But yesterday you all don't give two hoop about poor people in this country. But you come out now. I really forget you exist, you know.
I didn't know we had a president.
I forget you here. So when I hear there's a president, I say the president of the United States, you know.
Oh.
Because I say we don't have a president here. We have a dictatorship which called Dr. Rowley.
You thought it was Donald Trump?
I said Donald Trump in Trinidad.
The truth is unbelievable. The truth
I
is
said,
unbelievable.
I said Donald Trump have a problem with our national anthem now. I said, who the hell is she? Who the hell is this woman? Instead I say, oh God goes, I forget all of our president.
We have a president.
Miss Paula, let me tell you something now.
Hey, just collect your free money and then I
Collect your
pension.
free money and stay how you was.
You get
stay
it.
in the corner and shut up
Yeah.
until we're ready to change
You're
it.
glad because Rowley went and raise the pension, so when you retire, you get a big pension.
Rowley
too.
raise the pension, so you're good.
You're good.
All you.
Only bread button.
All you have a bunch of generation coming after all you to suffer
Oh, yeah?
for what all you doing to poor people in this country.
Hamla man jam.
So now I realize that you watching what's going on in Trinidad and Tobago
Yeah.
and said nothing about it.
All you come out all of a sudden
Yeah,
because the man put a intro to the national anthem and the woman sing it and you don't like it.
But unacceptable. You unacceptable to us. You toothless pit bull.
The truth is unbelievable. The truth is unbelievable.
The views are ghosts, so that the views are.
In my view alone. Children dying. Old people that support the PNM falling down in hospital and dying.
No, if you don't like, no, everybody had their own opinion. Some people might like it, some people won't. Right? For me, I don't think it's a big
nothing
deal.
wrong with it.
Me, it's a big deal. You know,
We have more
I didn't even
important
know.
issues in this country.
I didn't even know it had a special way to sing the national anthem.
Yeah, she said.
And if you don't sing it in that way,
go on jail she.
you go lock you up.
Yeah, let them lock up because the men who have gun killing people, all they can't find them. The people who bringing guns into the country, who all you know first hand because they eat and drink and laugh and joke and talk with them. All you ain't touching them.
All right.
But this young lady, before you tell her, you know, it wasn't supposed to. You make papers. You make the goddamn papers. We even know you exist.
Wait. Shane Sir Digital is saying heavy when all they go live, share the links and broadcast it via put along there and see what you say there.
Okay.
Push it back up, Sherwin. Right. And broadcast it via WhatsApp, please. And just forget what time are they coming on.
Okay.
Right? On Mondays and Tuesdays, click on
8.
that showing. On Mondays and Tuesdays, it's from 8 a.m.
All right.
to 10. And on Wednesdays and Thursdays, we on from 9 to 11. Right?
Not confusing.
Cohen Graham is saying, all they disrespect for yes, and all they expect the youths to respect all you.
Who said that? Who said that?
He come up, push back up, let me see what is what we name?
Some goddamn slave.
Cohen Graham.
What make us disrespectful?
Come down.
Because, okay, you know something, and that's why I just get upset with these deceitful, conniving people and them, you know. I just call it how I see it, you know. Young people dying in our country, I see you coming and disgruntled about it. Jobs lost in this country, you ain't disgruntled about it. But we talking about this toothless pit bull that we have in this country that we never hear about.
No, I tell you, that Cohen Graham, are they properly well institutionalized, you know?
No, they are.
Are they properly well institutionalized? Are they believe? Let me tell you something. You want to believe? Or they believe that nobody can say nothing about a politician or somebody here that state in
No,
the
them is
country.
God. Them is
They must do what they want to be.
Yeah.
They must tell me what they want. They must say what they want and do what they want, and we mustn't comment or say nothing. And because we do that, we disrespectful.
Them ain't disrespectful.
Like when they kick the water and hands down on the
Yeah,
beat
they're upset for that.
everybody ball, they disrespectful. They should not kick the dirty water and hands. He deserved worse than that dirty water.
It's
There's a posy with features in it. They should have thrown it.
A full pose, yeah.
Yes,
shit,
that was
that the
shit.
whole beat them come together, shit in one pose.
Yes, because
and throw it to them.
he not disrespecting the people at the beat him. When the drain clog up and the people get flooded out, and all the mattress and all the food start floating away, when he fed up go and ask them to fix the drain, they ask him 100 times, fix the drain, fix the drain. You was minister of works and transport, you never fix the drain. When the people flood out, now you come and tell them crap.
Yeah.
I said
3
that
times.
bullshit.
3 times they went
Right?
down there.
All they so disrespectful. So disrespect the nation,
Yeah.
but nobody mustn't tell you nothing. Boy, all they properly well
Let me
institutionalized.
say it again. So you could say it again what you want to say.
Yeah.
Paula May Weeks is a pit bull without teeth in it. Waste of taxpayers' money.
Pull on.
And only one people come in here and talk
Yeah.
about what?
Wasting we money.
We hire them, they work for us.
They work for us, push back up.
We don't work for them.
Let me read some of them comments.
That's why I said the hell with honorable. None of them honorable to none of us.
Go back a little bit. Go back
Boy,
a little
look,
bit.
all you could look.
I think they should have put Mr. Pandey as president. Or it will goes careful. The picking people talking out now.
Yeah, it's okay.
You see?
Duke.
You see? Hey, look a man for
Stink mouth.
calling Rowdy Simple. He make some typo there. Or when he say lock in here, he change it up. Can you say have respect for the office of the president? What do you expect from the youths?
Yeah, what we expect from
yeah,
the
we
youth?
say no. Have respect for the office of the president. What would you will expect from the youths?
Ask Rowley that.
Good morning, guys.
Ask Rowley and ask the president that. Because since all our youths dying for the last 4 years, that this government in power, I ain't hear from her. I ain't hearing Rowley on it. And not even you talk about it, but you know it's how the youths. All you who condemn the youths and them.
Yep.
So they play coming here and play pushing the youths in front. And like that's the agenda.
You may tell us something. I will not.
They're so deceitful. You know you use the youths now?
For you to get respect from me, as a politician in an office, right?
You better be like Jack.
You better be working, right? And doing the things you're supposed to be doing, that serving the people in that office you're holding there. I'm not going to respect. You feel I have any form of respect for Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley because he is Prime Minister.
Yeah.
He holding
No matter what they do.
portfolio.
No matter what they do, love them.
I must love he because he holding Prime Minister post of office, the office title Prime Minister. I'm Mr. Keith Rowley, honorable.
I want to talk for him. Yeah, well, you know, at least he ain't killing you. So at least respect him now.
Let me
respect what?
Let me ask you a question. Right?
Respect is earned.
When a tyrant, and here my good well here, when a tyrant is governing a people and oppressing them, right? You can't have the people, you can't want the people to have respect for a tyrant.
Yeah,
They come like you're telling me we had to love Adolf Hitler, even though he persecuted the Jews.
Yeah.
We must love him
Yeah.
and love the officer because he's the Chancellor of Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must love Idi Amin when he killing millions of people.
Yeah.
I must love him. I must respect his office. Eh?
What you wanna
All the trying to, when I really try to push all the dog on the children throat, that love a tyrant, even though he's a tyrant, he's still the Prime Minister. You have to love him.
Why you think some of them is
When
talk
I
that?
come now, man, wake up in Trinidad.
Why you
and
think
tell
some of
me
them is
what
talk so? Why you think some of them talk like that heavy?
So,
They had a children coming home with stuff that is thief and wouldn't ask the children where they get it from. Them is the ones
have
who
no
children,
respect for them.
who
None.
children works nowhere and have everything.
yeah, them who oppressing, who solia, all they into right now. All right, my brother.
All right,
I like how you on the chat this morning.
Yeah, boy.
Mr. Cohen Graham, I love you. Let me give you a round of applause.
Yeah.
If you not oppressed,
Wow.
and when you go in the gas station,
No,
you
no,
still pay
yeah,
the
no car.
same.
Yeah,
No.
no He don't have a car, so
You
he don't
don't
know
have
that.
no car, so you don't
He
know.
don't know that.
Okay. Well, when you go and pay your rent, we must be your house from HGC.
No, he don't.
He got it.
He's still living my mommy.
He's still living by his mother.
That's why they could talk so.
Oh, so he had no groceries, never go to
No,
grocery.
and he don't mind the
He
children.
don't go to Mac. He don't mind
He
the children.
don't mind the children, so he don't know nothing.
So he's just living
He
free.
living for free.
Oh, so he not oppressed.
That is one of them. That is one of them.
Eat your body, say for breakfast.
Ah.
Eat your body, say.
Eat your body, say pious.
Eat your body, say, brother.
The people of Trinidad and Tobago are stupid.
Uh-huh.
Play it again.
The people of Trinidad and Tobago are stupid.
Uh-huh. Hey, your Prime Minister. Yeah, your Prime Minister. You and me already respect
And I
that.
must respect that. You telling me I'm stupid?
Yeah, I must respect that. So when the live jump off, something come up, be flick it back. We not see myself. Let me go back to the chat here. I think something here. Refresh the chat, yeah.
You know, Heavy. You really are the one that I keep telling you this morning before you come on.
When I hear,
tell you before we come on.
boss, when I hear,
All right.
when I hear, I shall well show yesterday. I shall well do a poll on poll 102. And I shall well asking people who they're going to vote for the next election. Right? And you hear people still calling and saying they're going to vote for the PNM
No, that all the way
all the way
till I did.
till I did. You actually wonder, are these people living here? They come like Cohen there, Cohen Graham.
Forget him. I don't call his name.
He don't live here.
He take the wrong pill.
He no come back from wherever he come from, England or New York or wherever he come from. He no come back here and say, "Wait, Trinidad nice." Because I don't understand where you living. I hear now.
Yo, you make me laugh this Wednesday.
Goes. How can you live in this country?
Yes, a lot
Right?
of them still.
You know when you go in the hospital, if you get sick or your children get sick, God forbid your children get sick, pray to God that your children don't get sick. Or you or your family or your grandmother or your mother don't get sick. Because if you go in the hospital, right, and you're going casualty, you will wait about 8 hours to see a doctor.
You go dead waiting.
Right? When you do see a doctor, and if you have to get warded, you will sit on a next 8 hours on a bench before you get a bed. And if you do get a bed, right, and they make sure you check up and things, and they tell you how to get medication, you will go down to the dispensary here, it have none.
No, it's not about COVID. So that's why I said heavy.
No, it's not about Cohen.
According to they believe who they had believed in.
You know, Cohen said the daughter is a doctor.
Yeah, that's right. So she go save your life.
Yeah, she gonna save your life here. But because your daughter doctor,
No.
everybody else
No,
was there.
no. He could boss machine over. Ask him if he had any intervention in her life. Ask them that. Thank God she mother make sure doctor.
Go back up. Let me read some conversation. When we have some, get me numbers by the time. Go back up.
The numbers are call at 278-2009, 278-2009.
Go back up a little bit because it's already people commenting.
And
I want
WhatsApp-
to read everybody
On
comment.
WhatsApp, it's
Go
301
pass it laughing face.
1415.
Right, good. Write it. Right. Go up again. Pass it laughing face. Right, good. Good morning, brother. Kelly Brown is on. Andy Sukuse share up the live now. Come down. All right. I'm reading Cohen messages again. Dave Locke is saying old slave catcher. Yes. Hey, he what? He benefiting from PNM corruption.
Yeah.
Well, they're eating scrums.
Eating
Wait,
food,
hold
brother.
up. Change the PNM and UNC. The citizens in Trinidad and Tobago need a new government.
All right.
Good. I can't
But
agree
they
with
have
that.
to do it.
Yep.
The citizens of this country
they
have to do what they want.
Go back up to right. What? Stereotyping people again. I'm sure I'm better off than you both. Yeah,
You could be. Because you
you
live in my mommy.
yeah.
You don't know how to pay bills. You don't mind your children. You boast about your child is a doctor because she mother sent you to school. I know all you.
Ellen Thomas is saying he like this suffering.
Yeah, but
Calm down.
according to Eric William,
Uh-huh.
let the jackass pray.
Andy Suku saying brainwash sycophants boy. Heavy angles, brainwash sycophants. Oric Murray saying creeping dictatorship. Yana Robertson spoke about that.
Yep.
He said
We kill him for that
apparently
too.
you want to host a show with no what? Dissent?
Well, you know what? And
Whatever.
you're right. Whatever you want to.
Already deal with him, brothers. Neil Ramp is saying, I can't see, boy. Who the new government going to be? And who the new government going to be? Sorry. We're pushing up there. So what? Somebody calling. So who should we vote for? UNC? He get them PLM contracts, so everybody could dead.
Call it live.
Hello?
Morning, Irelo. Go ahead.
You go ahead, caller.
No, we ain't hearing you.
Hello?
Yeah.
All right, you hear now? Go ahead. He gone? Call me back. Call me back. We was fixing the line.
We know how to hear
Yeah,
you.
you know, call him back. He call him back.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, morning.
Morning.
Hello?
Yeah, you're live.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning. We hearing you. Go ahead. That thing, well.
Hello? Yeah, I can't hear you.
All right, go ahead. We hearing you now.
I'm calling you on WhatsApp if you're hearing me, but I can't hear you.
Go ahead. Oh, if you hear us, go ahead and speak. We hearing you. Something. Caller, let me apologize for that because we was hearing you sometime and
Yep.
then we didn't hear
Okay,
you.
caller. If you call on WhatsApp and you're not hearing us, we hearing you. So you just talk. Right? You can make your comment, just talk, and we will comment after. Okay? Put along in the chat, we have real comments. Right? Or you can send a voice note. Send a voice note on the same WhatsApp number. Send a voice note. All right, they saying pull on again showing I'm gonna read some of them comments on the live here. What was it different under the UNC? Yes. Wendy and John, good morning, guys. I'm late today.
Don't do that again, Wendy.
Wendy and don't be late again, eh? Neil Francois, is this program about Cohen?
Sorry, Francois.
All right, pull on, Neil Ram. People want new government, yes. And who we supporting for the new government?
Good question.
Cohen is saying, there you are, go stereotyping Afros again.
No difference. Anyway.
Jenny C. Paul is saying, Heavy, you are right. I tell everyone, pray to the gods that you don't end up in the hospital in this country.
Oh, pray.
Neil Ram saying, you guys cool. Michelle, you're late. Under the UNC, the black does eat. Yes. Is this a pro-UNC show? First time I'm locked on.
Thanks for locking on.
Thanks for cocking tongue, Cohen.
And you know what? And I appreciate all your comments.
Cohen Graham is also saying,
you can't agree
by
with
the
us.
sweat of thy brow, by the sweat of my own brow, I eat. Okay.
All right. Cohen.
Okay, Showen. Michelle Arida saying, yes, stay locked on. They will educate you. Good. Rare comments. You have to, what? You have no idea who I am. Maybe that's why you guys do as fathers looking for you on Beyond the Tape. Okay, pull on.
All right, keep looking.
Everybody, but your job is not, well, you go too fast, eh? Michelle, I really said everybody but your job is not sure under PNM. Right. Pro UNC page. PEP all the way. UNC all the way. Come down. We have real comments, boy. So explain, Michelle, I read, so explain who you are so they can treat you accordingly. For long. She replied to Cohen, yeah. And then the Francois replied to Cohen. Me too, Cohen. It's problems if you disagree with them.
Who said that?
Neil Francois. That sounds like Dane.
That Dane Francois.
PP don't stand a chance. Cohen Graham is saying I never expected them to be embraced. Okay. Prolong on all the chat. I can't read no more. Prolong. All. I'm not reading no more chat. To Neil and Cohen. Right? I born in Laventille East Mova, 2nd Caledonia Road, Cipriani Avenue. I born in a house and a community that only know PNM all my life. For the first 3 times I voted for PNM. Right? Gross, on the other hand, have a different story. Gross is born in Laventille West, Chumakak. His father's name was PNM. Right? All we knew was PNM all our lives. Right? But what we also know, or what we had inside of us, was love for people. And we realized that the so-called PNM People's National Movement that you and Neil so in love with, right, do not care about their own people.
Stop. And I always stop. I want to correct that statement. And I'm saying this without any apology for Neil and Cohen. The PNM is not a black party. Never was and never will be. The only thing that we as black people belongs to the PNM, that PNM look at us as voters.
That's right.
We as black people, especially from Laventille, born and bred, I used to travel between Balize. My father used to pick Balize. He was a Balize picker. For free. For the love of the white party. The PNM, since you just joined and don't know, is pressure niggers more. That's the meaning of PNM. But you wouldn't see that. Because the little kakada or the crumbs from the crumbs, like crumb soldiers, only appreciate that.
He's saying the PNM should not be a black party in this cosmopolitan country. Yes, there should be. You know why? And I'm going to tell you why. Right? You all put UNC down as an East Indian party. Right? We all know UNC as an East Indian party. There's never been an African at the head of the UNC party, and there's never been an East Indian at the head of the PNM party. Let's face it, Cohen. Open your eyes, boy.
But we perceive that it is.
We perceive that this is an Indian party. However, we black people had prospered more under the 10 years Pandey administration and Cameron administration than we ever prospered under the 40 years of the PNM.
And that is correct.
Why? So then if the PNM is a cosmopolitan country,
how come blacks are being taken?
How come black is not being taken? Then the anti-black.
You want me to tell you what it is? Then
the PNM is an anti-black party.
Because the PNM never put things in place for black folks to get loan, you know.
No.
To have their own business. You know, the only thing under the PNM we was good for is to have a government job, you know. And they believe that they give that to us, you know. They believe that is what we deserve, you know. They believe that we're supposed to be grateful.
The only thing PNM got to get is 10
days. 10 days. 10 days.
So I don't know what he talking about. He not living here, I tell you, no.
I tell you, the wicked. You don't understand. They're the ones that have.
He talking about the PNM as a the PNM is an anti-black party. Yes, you want to say cosmopolitan?
I like that one. Yeah.
Yes, the love Indian and the love 1%.
Love them.
Black people
hate them.
They hate them.
hated us.
But yes, the black people feel that, oh, that is a black party, so we go down and vote for them. That's the game.
But when Eric Williams made the announcement, when black folks was voting and was about to vote for the NJAC,
okay,
Eric Williams said to black people, if you vote NJAC, you will be wearing, look how ignorant we is.
Yeah.
He said we are going to be wearing dashiki and sandals for the rest of our lives. Even if that is our culture, we run from it.
Yeah, the only black party was supporting black people in trying to be
We run from it.
Was NJAC. And we never voted for NJAC. We as black people believe that NJAC would have sent me back to Africa. And let me tell you something, all who talking about Africa now, and where is black man,
Not
and
for
black people, all these hypocrites.
Yeah.
Why didn't vote for NJAC? Why didn't vote for Makanda Daga when he had NJAC party on the road? All they talking a set of crap.
And that is the man. That is the man had black power movements to make sure us could have worked in the bank and even to the front of Hilo. Because in Hilo, we started work to the back of the grocery store in this country here between 1956 to 1970.
If it wasn't for Makanda Daga do more for black people than Eric Williams ever did. And I say that without no apology.
And all you want to come here and talk
Let
about.
me tell you something, A.N.I. Robinson did more for black people than Eric Williams ever did.
And all your prime minister today call him King Kulumunu. All your same prime minister, all you talk about black. This same black man tell another Tibigonian that went to Africa and get crowned.
Yeah.
That he is King Kulumunu.
Yeah.
You know, you all didn't say nothing about that.
Let me tell you something. I want to debate Cohen.
They pro-black conveniently, you know.
And
I don't think we have time for them. There are too much people on the chat.
Yeah.
That.
Let me tell you something. I want to make it perfectly clear. This is not a UNC program. This is a Trinidad and Tobago program. Right? So don't feel if UNC come into and then do crap. We ain't come in here and talk about them, you know.
Same thing. Because you come in and all they said it was corrupted. All they said it was corrupted and now by the lost government.
And they said they thief out all the money.
All the money gone, but yet said we buying boat after boat after boat.
And Rowley had all the answers to fix this country in opposition. All the answers he had. What he doing now?
He said that the murders, the blood are on the hands of Kamala Persad-Bissessar. Who hands the blood on now?
Look, you same black people only looking for handouts.
That is what I'm getting this jackass on them for.
I know you was going there. That's what it is do.
Then they cop out.
Yes.
The way for them to cop out.
Yeah. Educate yourself and be sufficient. I have.
Whoa.
Get Cohen number. Let me call him.
Cohen, call.
Call and we educate you.
278-2009. Wow, Cohen. Them is the ones who see what show you.
I never do a credit on the phone. Call WhatsApp.
Call WhatsApp 301-1415. 301-1415. Now, Cohen, we don't want to song pro-UNC and we're not pro-UNC, but we could tell the difference of people who care and who don't care.
That's right.
And this is a couple that you all do is condemn all your own people. Listen to you.
Yeah, condemn all your own people.
Lavantel don't want no goddamn handout. Lavantel want performance. They want people to know that we have no water, that the drains them is not fixed, the road falling apart. This is handout?
No.
Cohen, this is handout? After 50 years with the most unemployment in Trinidad and Tobago is in Lavantel, but you build a pool? Cohen, wake up, brother. Wake up. Wake the hell up. You and Neil. Wake up. All of this is real, you know. All this game, all you want to play with black people, because black people always, like the football on the football, you kick back people all about the place and then turn around now. Because you live by mommy, and when mommy cook shack, you can get a shake out of it. You don't give two hoop. Yes, PNM till you're dead. You support so... Let me take it down.
I only sorry that old Cohen only come on today.
Yeah.
And he didn't hear the show when I spoke about the house being neglected.
Yeah.
Cohen, I sure he wasn't here with the show when I talk about when people like to say we looking for handouts. and we depending on the government. I'm sure he wasn't here when I did a whole show. We did a whole show about that.
Laventille been neglected.
I saw you wasn't here. I want to open your eyes. I want to give you the blue pill.
Yeah, you take the red pill.
Right? I want to open your eyes, dude.
I watched it last night, you know.
You watch the Matrix?
I watched the Matrix
You're
last
still
night.
in the Matrix going. You believe all that around you, what you're seeing and what you're hearing is real. No. You're being propagandized and brainwashed to believe in the lies.
No, don't get tapped, you know. You getting tapped with them. Them know, you know.
They don't know. They don't know.
Listen what I
tell
you.
They don't know.
It's the evilness and the wickedness in the heart.
Nah, I don't
listen. No, they know.
I don't believe Cohen is a wicked fella, man.
Heavy, hear why I telling you they know. It's like, use my friend. I know you're killing people. I know you're doing wrong. But you're my friend. And I love you as a friend. So I cannot come and say, Heavy, you no good. So with Cohen and Dane Francois were on there.
Neil Francois.
They know the wrong that the PNM doing. But what happened, I'm a friend of the PNM. My mother, my grandmother, everybody around me, I was one. I could tell you this. We was always on the back burner. We was fool about education. We was fool about the giver stuff. All they did is always give gangsters $2 to take care of something that costs $100. They give people money who wasn't used to money. We was happy to be on the port because we have a job on the port and get back pay. We believe that we wasn't supposed to be no entrepreneurs. And that is what you're telling us today now, Sherwin.
Yep.
Going in so many words you are telling us. That just what we getting is what we deserve. So every time we vote for our government, it's to make sure that the Syrian is well off.
That's right.
It's to make sure that the rich Indian is well off. It's to make sure that the Chinese that doesn't contribute nothing to us. Nothing. We buy from them, they don't buy from us. And we okay with that. And what you say that is all inclusive except us. And you proud of that. And then you will turn around now and condemn your own people that you was just speaking about and saying that the youth's listening. That they want handout. The youth's listening to you too. Saying that all the youths and them want is handout. No, they don't. Trust me, they don't. Your government, your prime minister is making sure he create criminals.
I realize Cohen is only talking about himself and what he achieved and what he do.
Who you bring behind you? Who you ever help?
Who you ever help?
You ever help any goddamn body, Cohen?
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, you have apartments in Miami and all.
Yeah.
I know them.
Anybody could boast about that, but I could tell you all what I have to, but I'm not into that.
I'm not into that.
We're not into that. Who did you help, Cohen?
Yeah. Who did you help? Who did you carry with you?
Or how much people had you step on to get where you're, if you really is somewhere? Who had you step on? Who you rob? Who you ducking from? Who you hiding from? Is that your real name? So when you want to come here, put up your face so we could know who you really are.
Yeah.
Don't put nothing else inside of your face. Put your face up. And then you could speak.
We play an active part in the youth in the community.
Yes, we do, and we speak to them.
Yeah.
Do you speak to them?
He said, I play an active part in the youth in the community. That's
Which
all.
community? Which community?
He might be down Valsayn or down Westmoreland.
You just go and speak to the white people church? Because I never hear about you.
Yeah, I never see a Lavati.
I never see a Lavati.
On Beetham,
Sealand,
South, Sealand. We people, with the youths and them who home from school, who mother had to study, which one to send to school this week, because I had no money to send to school, 3 of them, so 2 had to stay home. You understand?
You know who I could vouch for?
Look.
God Christopher.
Yep.
God Christopher had a place for the youths and them to come and learn.
That's right.
Learn those that slow in school.
Yep.
Computer classes. God Christopher did that. I don't know you. I don't know who the hell you is. You can come here and say anything you want to say.
Yeah, you can say anything on that, Charlie.
And you know who closed it down? Sharon Felix and them in the PNM fight God Christopher. If you pass there now in Mova,
the same complex
closed down. Complex closed down with grass growing all over it.
Yeah.
And you want to tell me that Laventille be only one handout? Look, let me stop talking to you and talk to everybody else that has sense.
Alec Murray saying, who have eyes will see, and that comment going. Jenny is saying, Jenny Wilson, gentlemen, pay no more attention to Cohen.
Correct.
It just not making sense.
You could take a jackass to water.
You can't force a jackass to drink.
You can't force a jackass to drink. The most stubbornest animal on earth is a jackass. And let me tell you something dangerous a jackass is. The reason why they don't have no jackass in the zoo, they're too hardened. They don't listen. So stay out the zoo.
That's why they put the jackass.
No jackass in the zoo. No.
The truth is unbelievable. The truth is unbelievable.
The only thing that in the zoo is a jackass.
Yeah, pretty voice suits.
Ghost and Heavy always so right. PNM really mean pressure nigga more. And I went up Lamanti yesterday. If you see the state of the road, once I just dig up the road and leave it just so. You think they could have do that in Westmoreland?
Hell no.
Or they forget about Cohen, he living in a bubble.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, morning, fellas. From the minute in this country, you don't agree with anything that the government is doing, it's always fake news, or you're anti-government, or you're unpatriotic.
Yeah.
You see, these people is mad people.
Right. There we go, Sadiq Cohen. We are talking about the president. Ghost. Right? Now, I, for one, didn't really say anything wrong. Unless there's a law that's stating that the anthem supposed to be this way and this way only, and they're not supposed to put no intro or outro whatever the national anthem, right? I don't see that the president making that statement now after all that is going on in the country. Oh, come on. Say Cohen is calling for him, but
I believe you was calling him, but disguising yourself. All right, calling him, but
Dave Locke, we're too bad.
Imbert, come off with chat.
Yeah.
Hey, you know something? And this whole thing started because of the toothless pit bull, you know. And if you take your time and listen first before you start running up your mouth, she been there all the time. Every year, black youths are dying in our country. Day after day, 400 murders in 8 months. 400 murders in 8 months, and you don't see nothing wrong with that?
Nope.
Madam President, you don't see nothing wrong with all the job loss in our country, Madam President. You see nothing wrong with babies dying in our country for help, Madam President. But it is okay to pay $265,000 a day for a boat to go to Tobago. It is okay to go and spend $17.4 million US on a boat to go to Tobago that is not working now. It is okay to go and to rent 2 boats for $22,500 US a day. The Kobo Star and the Flower 2 that's still in work up to this day. There was nothing wrong with that. And yet still y'all talk about getting rid of corruption. We buy boats after boats while our children are dying in this country. The little 8-year-old, I have to get his name so I could always use his name.
Yep.
So I could remind you all. So I could remind you all, for $1 million, we lost a child of the soil. We lost one of our child, a Trinbagonian, at the age of 8, and he's not the only one. When you sit down and listen to some of y'all just because of your party affiliation, because you have love for our slave masters, you will cuss whoever want to talk the truth, or whoever decide to open up the eyes of Trinidadians, Trinbagonians. You will cuss us. But it's okay. I get a dashing back. Water to just roll off of my back. So you could cuss from now till thy kingdom come. Terence Dial saying in health is one of the most important things in our country. And it have been failing from since 1970 till this day. But it's okay. It is okay. Because those that have money could go to private institute. And that is what you, Mr. Man, this is what you're all talking about. It's okay.
Heavy it goes. Right now, PNM don't care if the lost election, because they fix for life. You see how they fix the pension? Because they're taking action in case if the lost election. So they fit for life. So don't beat up over them.
You see how serious that is?
Yep.
To be a sycophant, that is a disease, boy. No matter what you do, it's no cure for that.
Correct is right.
You know, I think the words right out of my mouth. I'm about to say that to them.
No, correct is right.
It is right.
When you are a sycophant, you believe that you have to defend your party no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what they do, no matter what they say, don't even matter what they do to you.
Yeah.
You believe you still defend them.
When you do to them, there is nothing because I'm important. I'm important. You know all the black conscious there is. All the black conscious men, that always black conscious men in this country. Fitzgerald Hines. Let me say it the right way. Fitzgerald Ethelbert Hines. Fitzgerald Ethelbert Hines was the Minister of Works and Transport. A black man, regardless of how he's a waste of time. He's black. They remove him and put Rohanson in there that nobody voted for. And not one of y'all came out and defend Hines. None of y'all fight for Hines. And say, why the hell you move the black man from one of the biggest ministry in Trinidad and Tobago? You all didn't see nothing wrong with that? Yeah, he need moving. Now today, he's a coffee boy. He's a coffee boy in our ministry. And y'all still didn't see nothing wrong with that. They fire Marley McDonald. Not one of y'all went out there because she had Berkey. Because she had Berkey in the president house.
Wow.
She was fired. None of y'all came out and fight for that black sister, Marlene McDonald. So, all you pro-black, anti-black, who you stand for something and stop lying on all your back for anything. It is time to let your voice be heard. Don't have your voice be heard because of me, because I know where I come from and I know where I'm going. My fight is for all the youths and them that is homeless, hungry. For the homeless people and them. You come out and talk about that. This is what we talk about. And at the end of the day, if we sit down, because all the corruption you all calling on UNC is what the PNM told us.
Yep.
All the corruption and you're so wicked you pretend you're seeing it too. Whatever the PNM preach, you all see it. You all listen to Dr. Rowley telling lies after lies after lies. And because he says he's not lying, you all believe him. He is a liar. We never heard that he had a son until just the other day. You never hear him boast about his son. He boasts that he got 2 daughters. Why? He ashamed of his son? And you want to come today and tell me what? Negro, please. In this beautiful twin island that we live in, you all need to stop saying that black people and Laventil people want handout. They don't. We just want our fair share of the pie. Our community is run down. Our roads is deplorable. Water is a thing of the past. And today, when you all could sit down and talk what you all talking, something ought to be wrong. You see, and that's what I'm saying. What Barry have a child had to do with me? That is what distraction again. That is your distraction. But thanks for being on anyway. It shows that we are important.
It finds out Ethel in his name. Just asking.
Yes, he do. That's his middle name.
Yeah, Ranks, it's about time that we set aside party and who this and PNL and UNC. It's time to put our God and country first because everything is just it's in a mess. Where I have it's located right now, there are a lot of passionate and more hungry driven young women and men out here who really would like to put themselves forward to show what they could do for this country, and yet we are all being silenced by the 1%. It's about time we really need to stop this.
Thank you, caller.
I want to just say something here. Drop my low showing, and I want you upon the next set of music from me. Trinidad and Tobago. There's a reason why we take time of our busy schedule,
out of
our lives, every morning to come here and sit down for 2 hours to talk to you guys. This is an internet talk show radio, right? And it's only a month? About a month and 2 weeks.
2 months.
Or 2 months old. And we don't have no sponsors. We don't have no party sponsor in here. We don't have ad breaks. We don't have no ad running. Right? We are doing this. We are highlighting issues and current affairs and highlighting all the ills of Trinidad and Tobago via any administration, by PNM or UNC. But now it seems like we're attacking the PNM because the PNM is in power. And they are doing crap.
They're doing shit.
And we need to come out here and let the people know what they are doing. And our show not only based around PNM. We come here every day. I myself try to come here and educate you on things that you don't know and you don't realize. I come to expose the propaganda, the lies, the brainwash. I need you all to come out of the matrix that you guys are in and fully understand that in order for us to move forward as a country, as a people of Trinidadians and Tombagonians, we need to come together and unite. Basically, what we do every 5 years is just vote out our government. But ask yourself, for the past 2 decades, have your lives gotten any better? Has the country gotten any better? Is Trinidad and Tobago a better place to live in? If you have children, and you watch your children in their faces, can you tell them that you're going to leave a better Trinidad and Tobago for them? I want you to think about it. Because there is a belief, right? A stupid belief. I and all had believed that when I was younger, that you, no matter how poor you is, no matter how neglected you are, no matter how broken you are, if you educate yourself well enough, you'll be able to get out of poverty and be successful in life. Yeah. I bought that hook, line, and sinker. I bought that just like my good friend inside the chat there. I'm not going to call his name. bought it too. We were told, go to school, get your education, get your passes, and you will achieve. You're going to get a good job. Yes, I was told that. And I taught my children the same thing. Because my mother told me that. And all the youths in my community believed that. And all my children who went to school with me had believed the same thing too. But then when you get educated and you get your passes and you finish school and you go into the job market and you do up your resumes nice with all your passes and all your degrees, but you forget one thing. You forget on your resume, you have to put your address. And when you put your address down as Laventille, Beetham, Sealots, Port of Spain South, Nelson Street, Duncan Street, Mova, you could have 10 degrees, bachelor's, master's. The person who have none will get that job. I didn't know that.
Once you don't have the address.
Once you don't have the address. I didn't know that. For years I thought maybe because I wasn't educated enough. So I went back to school again, do evening classes, went and do courses, went and do engineering, went and do seamanship course, offshore to get working offshore. All the time I didn't know. I didn't know. That is not because of your qualifications. It's because that you put the wrong address. It could be your address, but it's the wrong address. And then I fully understand, after years, that the opportunities that my mother told me that I would have gotten with my education was a lie, was a farce. Because I saw children who wasn't as bright as me, who went to school with me, who didn't even pass, who dropped out of school. They work in WASA. They work in offshore. They working for the government. And poor me, with all my qualifications, all my certificates, all my degrees, all my passes, can't get a job. Because where I'm from,
Laventille.
discrimination. Right? And if it's not discrimination, it's because somebody in the job had to know you. Somebody had to link you. Somebody had to pass her money. You had to grease her hand, as they say. So when a clown or a fool or a jackass could believe that all of us are afforded the same opportunity, I had to laugh. I laugh in your face, my brother.
That's a bubble.
Because you are living in the matrix. There are thousands of youths from Mova and Laventille and all these places that have degrees, that have passes, and cannot get a job.
He don't believe that.
They can't even get a job to fry chicken.
They don't believe that. They believe they don't want to work.
Oh.
They believe they want to stay on the block and rob people.
Yes. Or they believe that.
Yeah, they believe that.
Yeah, they only believe that all they want to do is sit on the block and rob people and smoke weed. They don't want nothing.
If he was who he say he is, just look after the youth, he don't know that. He would have understand that. But you see, a lie doesn't care who tell him what he's being told. A lie just like to be told, you know. So they could tell us any lie they want. When you see a man have a Facebook page or anything and hide their face, you know they have a lot of things to hide. You don't hide their face?
No, I want to educate him here today.
He wouldn't take it.
Not the education that they brainwash you to believe. We have a call?
Yeah.
Answer that call.
Yeah.
Hello?
Paul, you live. Caller, you live.
The caller not hearing us?
Caller, you live. You are live.
Hello? They call him back.
You're live.
Hello?
Go ahead, Paul. Caller, go ahead.
I don't understand why we're not getting the calls.
Somehow,
We're not getting the calls.
we're not getting the calls. Send a voice
Send
note.
voice notes. We're not getting on the call line. Send voice note.
We will fix that.
Let me continue. You see, I need for you guys to understand that Trinidad and Tobago, right, that we knew back in the 70s and 80s, is not the same Trinidad and Tobago that we are living in now. Right? There are thousands of young people finishing school every year, well educated. Right? Some of them can't afford to go to university because their parents can't afford to go to university. Yet this government closed on UTT.
They're right. I'll look at my handout.
Right? It's more difficult to get a job with a degree than it is to get a job with none.
I think they understand now.
And you see, the reason why I don't like to talk to people who want to give testimony to their
Only about them.
accomplishments.
Themselves.
Right? You want a testimony, look, I grew up poor and look, I make it in life. I was poor and I get my education and I got a job. Because you slipped through the cracks.
No, who you about to talk?
Because you slipped through the cracks. A little crack in the wall where 5,000, 500,000 people are trying to fit in and you slip through. You alone or you and four others slip through the cracks of employment, of success. You want to boast on others who didn't. When you slip through, I didn't push your hand back through the crack and try to pull as
no.
much as you could through the crack.
You forget they believe or they believe that you will pull them down.
Why you didn't pull out as much as you could? You know you left them behind.
So you could boast today.
So you could boast to them and say,
I
have an apartment in Miami.
Yeah, it's about I.
I got through in life.
Yeah. All your dog.
Why is it leave those behind to die?
Yeah.
To suffer.
Die, people, die.
And then you watch them and ball. They don't want nothing.
Yeah.
Look, I get through. I get through. I get it. I didn't depend on no government. I went to educate myself. That way I say. And they watch on these people and them who were left behind like you as Barabbas. You stand up like Pontius Pilate on a podium. And they watch the people of Israel and suffering and they just laugh.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm out.
I get out.
I get out.
To hell with all you.
Hell with all you who stay behind. You say from Lady Young Road Mova. How much you pull through the cracks? How much youth can say today, see that brother there? He helped me, boy. And if it wasn't for he, I would not get that job. Why would not get the opportunity?
How much?
How much? I am saying today is a fast. Education without opportunity equals nothing. Education without opportunity equals nothing. And if you believe that these youths went to school and get their education and come out here, I ain't saying they don't have one or two who play the fool, but then the minority. If it's one thing I knew in my neighborhood growing up, every single parent make sure the children go to school. No, children not going to school because the parents can't afford to send them. You see the price of books, uniform. If you have one child and you have to buy books, uniform, school shoes, bag, lunch kit, accessories. It's going to cost you approximately about $5,000 to send one child to school. And I'm talking about secondary school. I'm talking about primary.
He don't care about that.
And if you have 4 children going to school, that is $20,000 you have to find. And you're only working for minimum wage in this country. And you have to buy food. And you have to pay rent. You know people living here, brother. Or they know people living here in Trinidad. Are they really from here? But you want to defend the government. You want to blame people for their own downfall. You blaming people because food prices gone high. They cause food prices to go high.
Hell with you, pay for it. Buy it.
You want to blame people for paying more to go to work and go to school because the taxi fare raised because they raised gas 5 times. Blame the people for that. Blame them.
The government is not closing down Petrotrin.
You want to blame people for losing their jobs. Blame them. They are the fault of losing their jobs. Yeah. Blame the people, man. You're programmed to blame the people. Not blame the government. No. The government.
And the government that we put there to see about our affairs.
Don't blame them.
We responsible for them being there.
Yep. Then we tax them. Property tax. Then we tax when they're buying online. Then we tax them. Then we cut down on the jobs, cut down on food, school feed, and take back the laptops, take back food care, take back this, take back that.
The hell with it. Let me take back everything from the goddamn poor.
Put back 12% VAT on food.
Tax the living daylight out of them.
Blame the people for that.
Yeah.
Because I believe it's the people's fault. They didn't go and take their education. They only depending on handouts.
Yeah.
What handout?
What goddamn handout?
They're not even giving handouts. What are they giving?
They take away food card.
What are they giving?
Healthcare is a thing of the past. We never had it.
Ghost, what handout this government really giving right now?
Yes, they give out a lot of handout to the rich. You see, their brain is not that big enough to understand that is handout, but they hand it out in millions. Once they hand it out and they give it out in millions, they doesn't count as handout, you know. They don't count millions of dollars at the 1% and the rich Indians and them that have big businesses that get from the government daily, weekly, and monthly. That is not handout.
Nope.
But handout to the poor, like food care, that is handout.
So what?
Little street jobs, handout.
Right. So the millions of price.
No handout. Faris Al-Rari, our AG of the country, family, because they say he's not involved, because like him and his wife separate, that his wife and son is receiving, that this government renting a building for over $600,000 a month.
I know handout.
And that is not handout. And you know we have a government plaza. We have a government plaza with room in it. We have a building that we pay mortgage on. Upstairs the parliament. We have a lot of room that belongs to us. The citizens of this country pay taxes and paying mortgages on these places. But yet still, we find it in ourselves to rent out the AG family building, number 1 Alexander Place and number 3 Alexander Place. One rent at 500 plus per month, 500,000 plus a month, 600,000 plus on number 3. And it is okay. You know why? It is not handout. Because they don't look like us. Once you don't look like us, you deserve all that you're getting from the government. When you look like us, and we expect that when we put you there is to see about our affairs, health, security, school, great education. Because you don't want a bunch of dunce in your country. And yet still, we as citizens want to call it handout. You know the reason why our healthcare, that even if a dog go there, he'll die? Because none of them children or family goes there. They go to private institute. So they don't care how many young people dying in our country. They don't care that the ones that bring in the guns send it to the ghetto. It ain't no difference than what they did in United States when they realized what crack was doing to white folks. They send it to the ghetto. Ain't no difference than what this government doing. The only reason why we're not like Venezuela as yet under this wicked government is because we have too much. But they're trying to finish it to make sure we reach in that state. So when you can come here and ask why we're not talking about the UNC or why we're not speaking about anybody else, from 1956 to 1970, it is 14 years that black people couldn't work in the bank or in a grocery store that called high-low. Black folks. If it wasn't French Creole, Syrian or white, you couldn't work in these places on them. And was under the same PNM government. McKendall Dagger with NJAC, the first black party in Trinidad and Tobago. Dr. Eric Williams, who was seen about the 1% back then, told us don't vote for them. They will make you wear dashiki for the rest of your life and sandals on your foot. And we bought it. We bought into it. So today you really want to talk black to me? You really want to talk about black? You really want to talk about we against each other? Yes, you all are against each other. Every time you fight for the PNM, you fight for them to keep us in squalor. Every time you fight for the PNM, you make sure you're fighting for the 1%. Anytime you fight for the PNM, support the PNM, you support the Syrian and those that have. Because the PNM don't give two shit about us. Never did and never will. So don't come and tell me because of the little kakada or the crumbs that they give to us, we're supposed to be appreciated. No, we're not. This is not no goddamn mommy and daddy time. This is our time. And we're going to speak the truth. All this conversation started because of our president that we never know exists. Open her mouth. She didn't open her mouth for 400 murders for the last 3 years, every year. Every year, over 400, 500 murders. She didn't say, scoops. Because you know why? That don't interest her. That don't interest our government. But before it did, when they were in opposition, murders was a thing that disturbed them. They were disturbed by the murders in the country. Now today, they have the steering wheel, they are driving. And the only thing that this government do is driving forward and looking back in the rearview mirror. They go on platforms after platforms to speak about Kamala Persad-Bissessar. Not how they're going to make our lives any better. How they're going to control food prices in Trinidad and Tobago. How they will drop back the gas prices that they raised in less than 3 years. In less than 3 years, gas went up 5 times. Diesel went up 4 times. And I'm supposed to appreciate this. I'm supposed to respect the office of all ministers. I'm supposed to respect the office of the Prime Minister for suffering poor people. I'm supposed to respect them and call them honorable. For what? For taking care of those who have. For creating the working poor. For creating a country with only poor people. The distance now between the rich and the poor, because forget about middle class. That went away. That gone. Straight out the door. In this island that we live in that is so rich, is either you're rich or you're goddamn poor. Some of you are still trying to be middle class, and you're speeding towards the poor. Since this government come in power, the rich got richer. Y'all could say what you want. Land date with Dr. Rowley, it didn't finish. Email gate was a whole big lie to bring down a government. To bring down a government. And yet still y'all don't see nothing wrong with that. Then look, y'all wake me up when y'all get up in this country. Yes. Wake me up. I'm asleep.
I send something. Children say, "Oh, let me know when you're ready." Right? I want you play to come through the speaker so they can hear it. Right? You can plug it in there. Yeah. In the meantime, and I want to play something. I want it come too loud for you. Now, when you do, I shouldn't say when you don't. For the people that I'm in Trinidad and Tobago, I want a little listen to a YouTube video, right? And look at go on YouTube if you want afterwards and look it up, right? I go to let's show and explain it. It's a video where when you see the video, where you will hear what the guy is saying about the country. And the name of the country is Qatar. The only difference with Qatar and Trinidad and Tobago is leadership. Right? It has nothing to do with the people. It's about good leadership. And sad to say, we have a democracy here, and they don't even have a democracy. But because they don't have a tyrant, mockery, as a leader, but a man who's for the people, or a leader that's for the people, and they don't have this two-party system of Indian and African and fighting and all this drama that we have here.
Look at Barbados.
Qatar, being a small island nation, just like Trinidad, with a little less or a little more than us population-wise, with the same oil economy, become one of the richest countries in the world. Play it when you're ready, show it. Listen to this, people. Just listen. Just give us a minute.
Hey, remind me. I want to talk something about Kurt. He said, could we put our thing to hire people from in our neighborhoods now?
All right, good. Then let me go play from my phone, boy. I need an audio out to get us to play for it. All right. Take a plug it in there. Huh? Is it coming true? All right. I will try to play it from the microphone here. Right? I want you to listen carefully, right? It may come across a little more soft. I wanted to get it through the system, but I ain't we can get it through the system, right? So, there we go. Just some.
Is a country with an area of a little more than 10,000 square kilometers. Just to give you some idea of just how small that is, it's near.
Right, listen to the video now. Good. Listen it.
Located in the Persian Gulf, Qatar is a country with an area of a little more than 10,000 square kilometers. Just to give you some idea of just how small that is, it's nearly 40 times smaller than California. So when this country got its independence from the UK in 1971, Qatar was a faraway, hostile, and very, very poor place. As a matter of fact, it was one of the poorest territories of the United Kingdom. And, well, that kind of made a lot of sense. The Qatar Peninsula is a place where temperatures can reach 50 degrees Celsius in summer. It's almost completely covered by desert, and it was certainly one of the most uninhabitable places on Earth. But it didn't stay that way forever, and today Qatar is the richest country on the planet. That's right, the citizens of this tiny nation enjoy a per capita income of more than $125,000, which is almost 3 times the income in France and 5 times that found in Chile. This is a country which was almost uninhabited, a country that could hardly survive on its fishing industry, and today it looks something like Scrooge McDuck's safe.
Hi, Uncle Scrooge! Just tidying up a bit, keeping things neat.
The government of Qatar has investments and properties all around the world. It is the birthplace of Al Jazeera, the most important Arabic media company, and, well, then there is Doha, the capital, which is a sea of skyscrapers, malls, and luxurious cars.
A mix of Monaco and Vegas, but without the alcohol and gambling. There's no room for simplicity. Everything is sumptuous, huge, and sparkling in Doha. Angel Sastre, Conflict Areas reporter.
Qatar has gone from being a dark shelter for Wahhabist preachers and has become what people might consider the most open country in the Middle East. This is of course excluding Dubai, but as you might know, Dubai is an emirate and not actually a country. In modern-day Doha, we can find international universities, or the so-called Church City, a complex of Protestant, Orthodox, and Catholic churches, like the Church of Our Lady Rosary.
The $20 million Catholic Church, which seats 2,700, is located in the southern outskirts of the city on land donated by Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, Qatar's emir.
So now the question, of course, has to be, how did Qatar achieve this remarkable transformation? Well, let's take a look at that.
The LNG blessing. Liquefied natural gas.
In other videos, we've discussed the keys as to why some countries are so rich, but in Qatar's case, it is much simpler, and it can be summarized by 2 things: oil and, more importantly, natural gas. A massive amount of natural gas. Yep, that really is pretty much it. If you're disappointed, I'll just hold on a second, because it's actually quite interesting.
Sorry about that. We got a phone call in the middle of the video. All right. I just say that to tell you, right? So far we know Qatar got its independence in 1971. We got ours in 1962. Right? Qatar at the time was inhabitable. It was a desert island. Right? Very few people could have lived there. It was one of the poorest countries in the world at the time when Britain gave Qatar its independence. Right? We got our independence in 1962. And we already had Trintopec here. We already had oil and Pitch Lake and natural resources. Qatar had none. Qatar used to depend on fishing. You hear that, people? Fishing was its main economy in Qatar. From 1971 to 2019, Qatar is one of the richest countries in the world because the leaders, when they found natural gas back in the 1990s, here when? In the 1990s.
That we bolt out the stadium a long time, you know.
We done bolt out of the stadium a long time, Ghost. Ghost, we done 10 years, 20 years, 30 years ahead of Qatar.
And Kamala wasn't there.
No.
But we blaming Kamala for everything, eh?
What Qatar did, when they found oil and natural gas, here what? Natural gas. We had that too, you know, Ghost. We have natural gas here too, Ghost.
Pretend you don't know now.
We know. We have natural gas here too.
Not yesterday, not 1990. Not 1990 natural gas, you know.
People go on YouTube and put up why Qatar is one of the richest countries in the world. Qatar. 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 Type it in. Right? And one of the main things they did was to do what? Invest. What they had?
They had buildings.
Investments all over the world.
They invest in a racing car. They invest in the tallest building in England. If you follow how these people invest, we had money here to feed the world. And we didn't invest. We make sure when Eric Williams died, his daughter offered to let
Why is them investing? You know what we doing?
Spending.
No. Thieving.
Oh, yeah. Thieving and spending.
While Qatar was investing,
we were stealing.
We were stealing.
And it's okay. Because it was the PNM. It's their country.
No. I'm
going with that.
This was this was before Pandey.
Before anybody even think about contesting against the PNM.
Yeah. Here we talking about, eh? And this is why I like to do my research. For all of them who feel we come in here fly by night now.
Yeah.
Well, we facts. Go on YouTube and type in why Qatar is the richest country in the world. And they say they can't compare to Dubai because Dubai is just a city in a country. Right? Dubai is not a country. Right? Dubai is just a city in a country. But Qatar is a country that was once one of the poorest countries in the world. It was said to be inhabitable because the majority of the country was desert.
The poorest.
They could not even grow crops there. You could not even grow food on the damn place.
Wow.
Because you know it's our country, you can't even grow food.
But no, look at the short time of turning around, Heavy.
This is what I want to
Because you was into the people, you was working for
This is what I want to show.
You care about the people of your country.
Because this is what I want to put.
Could you imagine if we ever had caring government from back then to now? Here what happened when the UNC came in the first time at Pandey. They would have had to continue it. We would have had roads run all on top of the mountains. We'd have been driving to Venezuela. We'd have been driving to Tobago. Wow.
Goes.
And all they want me to come here.
In Qatar don't have poor people. Qatar don't have vagrants and homeless. The people in Qatar collect a check every month in the mail. Yes, they collect handouts.
Say it again.
The truth is unbelievable.
The citizens of Qatar
get handout.
Get handouts.
That is handout.
In the mail.
And it's not really handout because you are a citizen.
You are a citizen. You getting money for just being a citizen. And guess what?
Because the wealth of the country
belongs to the
people.
The truth is unbelievable.
Only in Trinidad and Tobago, the wealth belongs to the government and the 1%.
Only in Trinidad?
Only in Trinidad and Tobago.
For that clown who talking about handout.
Yeah.
You feel the money that if you get a European worker or a CPEP worker, you're talking about handout. You're working for it, son. No handout. You have to work for it.
Don't work for it now. I see crap out smoke your
pipe. Oh, don't go on the work now. But they say we're looking for handout. But the people in Qatar don't matter go and work. They can see your man lie down and sleep all day. You know why? Because the government invested in their money, in their oil and gas, and make sure that the investment returns goes back to the people.
To the people. To their people. Because you know why? They love the citizens of their country.
Ah, boy.
They didn't love the 1% alone.
They don't understand it that we're Indian and African.
No.
They
love.
They
love. It's like our government loving Trinbagonians. And look how long we've been here with oil and gas. Look how long we've been here with oil and gas.
I want you to go in your spare time or after the show and type it in. Qatar. Right? I need you to go and check it out. Because you wouldn't understand what you could have with good governance when you don't know. It's kind of the man who living in a shack, right? Yeah. And the roof leaking, and he had no air electricity. When the roof leaking, he had to put bowl and pot and cup to kind of catch the water from wetting down the floor. He's sleeping on a mattress on the ground. He have a little lamp, right? When he had to eat, he had to go in the back and dig up and find garden and all kind of thing. He didn't know you were suffering until that man put a big 5-story house next door with swimming pool and satellite dish and electricity.
Uh-huh.
That was going on with we in Trinidad.
Uh-huh.
We don't know we're suffering.
No. You know, let me correct you. Heavy. We don't believe we deserve that.
No!
We don't believe that we're supposed to have satellite dish, big house with swimming pool for our children to swim, nice home.
We don't believe we deserve that.
We don't believe we deserve that. Those that have it and continue getting it and making sure that the government keep them above water, they deserve it.
Look, Andy Sukul saying, heavy, you just single-handedly mash up that Cohen fella punk with Qatar boy. Way.
Uh-huh.
He can't answer.
How could he answer to that?
How can you?
I keep telling you to know the truth.
How can you, right, fight pong for pong a country that was the poorest country in the world
that just come out,
get its independence after us?
Yeah, in 71.
In 71, found oil
in 90.
In 90.
That's just the other day.
That when we had the coup.
That is when we had the coup.
When we had the coup, then find oil and gas.
Yeah.
And then is the richest country in 2019. Why is them going forward, we going backward?
56. So 34 years after. 34 years after us. After the PNM been in power. 34 years after the PNM been in power, they find oil. 34 years, folks. And today they become the richest country in the world. So even when they find it, our government couldn't start doing for us then. We're not even going back there. Let me go with Qatar.
Yeah, we're going with Qatar.
We're starting over with Qatar now.
Right.
Bing the bell ring.
Right.
We in Qatar.
We in Qatar.
No.
We in front.
We 200 behind now.
we 200 behind. We had a whole head start around the stadium.
34 years.
A whole 24. Look, 24 years before Qatar. We had a whole head start.
We forget where we started from and all. We can't find our starting point. the mark of the starting point rub off, you know. We don't know where the starting point is, you know. It's 34 years we running. Qatar come and meet we running now and can't see us. Qatar using binoculars to see how far Trinidad is. Qatar is looking to see if they can see Trinidad and can't find it. In 1990. 10 years later, they're looking back to see how far Trinidad is behind them.
Behind them.
Now they can't see Trinidad behind them at all. Trinidad lost.
Trinidad lost. We lost.
Oh, you understand that? Oh, you really understand this little suffering country that Dr. Rowley trying to bring us how they was. How they were.
My God.
Dr. Rowley trying to put us where they were.
Maybe
you want to go there and then start all over.
When I watch the video, you go see how Qatar was. You go see the still small island state of Saudi Arabia.
Oh, wow.
Where was that desert? People from Saudi Arabia didn't used to want to go there and all. First it was just a desert. People, it was inhabitable. England get them the independence. Say, oh, go ahead. Don't suffer already. We ain't on to get it. Go ahead. Right?
But they got a caring government. They got someone that care about human being.
You have people with vision, boy.
Vision. And that kind of love for human. You see, vision and that love. We perishing because we always put leaders that have vision. And the Bible tell you that. For lack of vision, the people perish.
Perish.
And we perishing because of your lack of vision. Do you understand that?
You want to come on this chat here and defend PNM?
That punishing us?
That you want to come here and talk about Eric Williams?
Because we have life, we getting punished?
We playing a president to come and talk about a national anthem.
When people dying.
People dying here.
Guns in the country that we have more guns than humans.
Well, Qatar, people in studying to do crime because they get free money.
How the hell you can study to do crime?
What the hell I gonna rob you for? Then you get the same check?
I'm happy I don't want my country to get bad. But when you're suffering, you don't care that about your children. And then those that care about the children that don't have, by any means necessary, they'll feed the children and them. By any means necessary, they will feed their families. Just think outside the box for 1 second.
I want to. He was asking, we're getting the information from and where all the data, Mr. Cohen.
Look up in your ass, you go see the data. Me go check it all here.
It's unbelievable.
Me go check it all here. You go and check.
Yes.
You do the checking.
Just like Singapore.
I am not coming and tell you that, oh, I get data. You check my data. All right? Stick your hand up in your ass and see if you find data. Me go check it all here, bye.
Let me hear some voices.
Goes heavy, it was a race. And while the race was going on, as a matter of fact, was a relay race. And while the race was going on, and they passed the baton to the next man fall long and never get up until Qatar pass.
Well said.
Oh God.
Well said, but I still not
heavy Sherwin and Ghost.
Yeah.
That thing with Qatar that you play, they still wouldn't change that fella mind.
Yeah.
You know when them fellas and them I go open?
Yes,
you see when Guyana pass we?
You
see when Guyana
I go in Guyana one time and
them Guyanese and them start to say, we going back home. To hell with Trinidad, all this suffering. Then they go start to understand what really going on in Trinidad and Tobago. You understand? Because you know Guyana get the oil and thing. Guyana get the same thing like we have now. So give me a 10 years from now. If the government and them get their act together and they go see what's going on in Trinidad and Tobago, we laugh at Venezuela. But just remember, we are the neighbors. You know what I'm telling all you? And we, as the elder ones, have to remember, is we children coming behind, you know.
Yeah, man.
Them politicians don't care about we children, you know. And as a father, when somebody don't care about your child, you know what has happened, right? You know what has happened. You could dare fighting for your children.
Yeah.
And that's how we have to start to think in Trinidad and Tobago to make a change in this country. We have to show people that when all you come at we children, or you come at we.
Yep.
And that is what had to happen. I tired of all the talk with these people, yes? Because big people talking like if they just born yesterday. You understand? Like they had no sense, they had no brain, they don't know nothing. And all they studying is PNM, and I tired of that, man. I ready? My blood hot. I ready to make a change in Trinidad and Tobago for the sake of our children.
Look what's dread about that, right?
Yeah.
Now, a little get twisted, you know. Guyana get oil.
Guyana get oil, yeah.
You know who gonna benefit? You know who is going to benefit in Trinidad and Tobago from Guyana getting oil with our refinery? The 1%. They're giving Trinidad and Tobago refinery to the 1%. So taxpayers of this country have nothing to do with money, the revenue coming back in to make our country better. The 1% will be controlling, Dr. Rowley said. It's best we give it to the private sector because we don't know what we're doing.
That's so bad that nobody in the Caribbean does accept free money except Venezuela.
Oh God.
Oh God, why you're hurting my feelings?
You're hurting my feelings.
Oh God.
I want to know if Qatar taking Benny.
No.
Richard Belly said that.
No, they're not.
Or they push up the chat, let me read some of the chats they're showing, sorry. Push it up. Jenny is saying, go back to Andy Suku. Okay. Jam them goes and heavy. Ellen is saying, so true. Philip is saying, the truth is unbelievable. Nimama is saying, a caring government just like Singapore. Same thing going on with Singapore.
Yeah.
Same thing going on with Singapore.
And we've seen it. This is no secret.
Singapore pass. Let me go on the one with Singapore. Let me see
Heavy,
video with Singapore.
why they're doing that?
Yeah.
You know, as a youth, right? Growing up in Trinidad and Tobago. Here my question that I used to ask to myself. Doesn't the government of Trinidad and Tobago travel abroad and see how life is abroad?
So they take all we money and fly all about the place to do?
I'm still wondering.
I want to know they don't go and see how other places is to take pattern and come here and fix.
Here how they just do it. Eh? When they go and see other places looking at it, they say, hey, remember, we ain't doing that, you know.
Wow.
Because them people living too good. The PNM, just tell you, the reason why they suffer PNM people, if they start giving them, they will stop vote for them. Do you know that is what the PNM believe in? They believe if they give to those that believe in them, they will stop voting for them.
I am telling you no. Right? I am telling you no. Qatar didn't have money like we. Right?
No, they do.
Matter of fact, they have more money than
they pass we money.
They pass you by far.
No, why? Why, Heavy?
We had money here. Oh God, Lord.
In order for we to get rid of we money, we had to burn it for 50 years straight. To get rid of the kind of money we had in this country, we had to burn that money every day for 50 years straight to get rid of money.
You're talking, I want to paint a picture in your mind. Right? Go back to the past. Even before Eric William before we had independence.
Before they gave me slave master Trinidad.
We had, when the Queen and the British was still here, we still had, here what we had at that time. We had pitch from the pitch lake. We had oil. We had cane, sugar cane.
Oh,
we had cocoa.
Oh, God.
Right? We had agriculture.
Oh, God.
Right?
Yeah.
We had bauxite.
Yes.
We had farm. We had all these things here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Come on.
Before even we get independence.
Yeah.
Right? Qatar had zero.
Hold on. Don't forget the train. We had train.
We had that train. Qatar didn't have
the only jackasses in the world get rid of train is in this country.
Wait, that goes. Now think about it then. We had all these natural resources right in Trinidad. So here was a cash cow for Britain. Qatar was just a piece of land that they own.
All right, cool. We're gonna go PEP.
A piece of desert they own of the off the coast of Saudi Arabia.
It's a suffering desert.
A suffering desert. The only thing they could have get was a little fish. It was an island too, an island just like ours.
Wow.
It's an island, you know.
Heavy.
Wait,
a fishing island.
A fishing island. With that, 75% of the place is desert. Eh?
Jesus.
Desert. When I tell you desert, you can't even grow. You can't even grow grass. You can't grow grass to feed a cow.
The only thing that's growing in the desert is
cactus. Cactus is growing in the desert.
So they was living on cactus soup
and fish.
Cactus juice and fish.
And fish. Right?
Wow.
This is what I'm telling you there. We got our independence in 1962.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They were still under Britain.
Yeah.
We got a republic in 1972. We become a republic. I can't remember. Somebody pop when we became a republic.
This is not nice.
Right? Qatar got their independence in 1971 with nothing still.
9 years later.
Right? 9 years later. We already had.
Oh, we bolt out the stable. We gone.
Oh, God. Right? From 1971 to 1981, they still had zero. From 1981 to 1990 is when they discovered they had oil and natural gas. We already had 40 years of the PNM, and they have now get a little break, right?
Zero. Zero.
That bring we back down to zero, right? And then after 1990 coup, we vote back the PNM.
0 plus. and we really had to thank God. Somebody tell me that the other day.
Wait there.
Thank God for Robinson.
Thank God for Robinson.
What?
No.
Vision by.
From 1990.
Robinson had vision, you know.
Right?
Yeah.
Who we had in 1990 after Robinson and them? We had Manning.
Manning from 1990.
Manning came back and then we had 5 years of Manning. Then we had Pandey. Then we had another 5 years of Manning. Then we had Kamla. No.
No,
we had 10 years of Manning.
Yeah.
Yes.
10 or 14.
We had 5 years of Manning right after the coup.
Right.
Then Pandey, they now formed the UNC. And we had an 1818 deadlock. And I think the Prime Minister they give. No. We had 5 years of Manning. Then we had Pandey. Then we had the 1818 deadlock. They gave back Manning.
They give back Manning.
Right. Right. And then we had, after that, Kamla. All that time going on there, Qatar now find oil and gas. So they now living in a desert. They're living in tent. The people live from living in tent.
And shitting in sand.
And shitting in sand. They're living in skyscrapers.
Luxury skyscrapers.
With condos. And train flying under this desert. And them have a snow, what you call it? Them think they ski in the desert, you know. Go
snowmobile?
No. Them think
a sandmobile then.
They built with bringing snow to ski in the desert in a dome thing, and they're skiing and sledding and thing. You hear what I'm telling you, ghost? No. Here what I want to know. We didn't see what go on with we boy.
No. We curse because of the governments that we put in power. Because hear what? For vision, you don't perish. For lack of vision, the people perish. So for lack of vision of our governments that we keep putting, because look how dread that is, you know. We had money to burn. They would have still make money. Because if the jackass and them had invested outside of Trinidad and Tobago, that Qatar did.
Yeah.
Today, Trinidad and Tobago were still having.
We were just starting to feed the Syrians.
Yeah. Qatar had racing cars.
Qatar, their own airways.
They have their own soccer team.
Soccer team. They have buildings
all over Europe.
Europe and America.
They invested. A matter of fact, there's about to invest in the The turbine, the wind, in turbine,
the windmill thing?
The windmill arm,
farm.
The windmill farm,
yeah.
They had vested in that too. So we didn't see nothing to invest in. Only thing that we did is get rid of all what we had. We get rid of sugar.
Yeah. We close down the sugar factory.
And bring in sugar. I thought we wasn't going to use sugar no more.
I don't know if the cocoa thing still exists.
What cocoa thing? You used to walk going in the Santa Cruz by the Blind Institute there. Because I had some aunt living up in Lacano. Cocoa from the time Lacano go straight down.
Yeah.
We used to stop, bust cocoa on the road and suck the seed on them.
Cocoa seed there. Yeah. Yep.
Today, you're lucky if you got cocoa to suck on.
Yep.
You can't get to suck cocoa no more. Cocoa sucking days are over in Trinidad and Tobago.
Then
all the cocoa sucking done.
We close down Caroni. We close down Petrochin. We close down. we sell out the pitch lake. You see what we're doing? You see the crap we're doing in Trinidad?
And all you want to say,
we close down Caroni, it ain't making no money. We close down Petrochin, it ain't making no money. We sell out the pitch lake, it ain't making no money. All that bunch of stupid people here. Oh, you see what we doing?
And we're not supposed to highlight that.
No.
We're not supposed to highlight it. We're supposed to go along like sheep. Walk straight over the cliff. If you don't move a sheep, he ain't moving. If you tie a sheep to eat grass right here, when he don't eat that grass, he going at the dirt, you know. It's dirt the sheep eating, you know.
Yeah, the sheep eating dirt.
Anyway,
we gotta go. That's the end of our show. I want to thank everyone for locked on and listening. Right?
Cohen, thanks for coming on too.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, Cohen. Right? I want to say thank you for all of you. Just remember, like, subscribe, right, share. Right? Share it. I want to say also, on behalf of my director, DJ Sharon Ranks, I want to say thank you to Ranks Entertainment. Until tomorrow, just remember, blame the system, not the people. The people is a result of the system that you're living in. Right? Turn you over to my co-host, Ghost.
I want to thank each and every one of y'all. Dane Francois, thank you for joining us. And Cohen, I thank you all very much for joining us because the debate was healthy, even though some people didn't like it. But thanks for joining anyway. I want to thank you for allowing us to come into your space all over the world. Nighttime, evening time. I want to thank you all. And especially Trinbagonians and the wider Caribbean. And let me apologize for this phone line. We'll make sure and get that fixed.
We'll get that phone line working tomorrow.
We'll have the phone line working tomorrow because we really apologize for that because we really want to interact with y'all. And we realize that y'all starting to interact with us a lot now, which is very good for the show. And Paul, let me apologize to
Paul. I know you tried to call in too. Yeah.
Paul, we apologize for that. I'm sorry you didn't send a voicemail still anyway. I know you like to get interactive. But anyway, thank you all very much. And like I always say, young men, put down the guns. And don't believe those that say that y'all only like handout. Because in Qatar today, handout is the thing of the future. You all have a great day. And may God guide and keep you all at all times. Love.
Dealing with political and current issues in society. The truth is unbelievable. 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. only on Ranks Entertainment.